Hello everybody and welcome back to Rogue Waters. We're going to continue where we left off last time, where we had just completed Act 2. So, we have a bunch of blueprints, we have some glass, we have a good amount of glass. Let's see. There's old Rattlebones. Let's go ahead and get ourselves Silvertooth Mel. They're a musketeer, a slime collector, and an investor.
Gracias, Capitán.
And we'll go ahead and upgrade Rat Breath Sal, giving him... Let's give him healthy and sturdy, giving him max HP and healing 1 at the start of each turn. Then let's also go to Grumpy Nina. Let's give her Throw Flask level 2, which should give her an additional use. Then let's go over to Twisty Betsy. Let's give her plus 2 max HP. And Mr. Hansy, we'll give you Wrestle 2 to give you an actual damage anytime you throw someone. And then finally, with Silvertooth Mel, our newest recruit, we're gonna go ahead and give we're gonna give her Infestation 1. Applies Infestation on death. Applies Blight. Affects all enemies in a 3x3 area. Good to know. Then we're gonna swap out. Let's see. Let's swap out Twisty Betsy and Rat Breath Sal for Little Johnny.
May the wind be
and
at our backs.
we'll also put in Silvertooth
I have a
Mel.
good feeling about this.
Then we'll go to the workshop. And we'll use our blueprints to get even more starting gold. Now let's go ahead and start the raid of the Port Royale area. We're going to keep going down the story path until we lose. Your lookout reports a ship up ahead with an upside-down flag. A signal for help. But the closer you get, the more you realize it's too late for them. Yes, that smell is quite something, eh? It's eating your brain away. All that sweet glass poison. Stay on your toes, Cutter. Otherwise, you'll end up like these greedy bastards. Wilkes. They must have come from the glass bloom. Their harvesting skills were lacking, it would seem. Too slow. Now all that's left of them is some bones scattered around the wreckage, plagued by a dying colony of rats. What are your orders, Captain? Explore the wreck, giving a mate 1 wound, sail away. We'll explore the wreck and get the money. How brave of you, sending your men instead of going yourself. Risky business looting, ain't it? It paid off, but who knows what'll happen next time. Sail away. Alright, now we can go fight this sloop for a volley gun, this barge for a swivel gun, or this Gallivant for a fortified canteen. I think our best option is to go for the swivel gun. This free damage is always good. Okay, we'll use the cannon breaker. Keep that light cannon out. Then we'll try to take out that. Good. And finally, we'll take out the swivel gun. Perfect. Now we'll use the light cannon on the rum supply, finishing it off with the glass cannon. And I don't care about the movement speed. We're going to go ahead and use the rest of our cannons to... There we go. No more Stingray. Let's use the light cannon on the bomber. Got rid of 1 bomber. And now let's use the glass cannon on the fisherman. There we go. Now we have a nice, easy fight. 3 guys, 2 bombers, 1 bootlicker. This should be a super easy fight for him. Okay, and then rack press that.
Yeah, give him one more twist of the blade for me.
Here.
You should surrender.
Hit that bootlicker overboard. Good. Now we'll go here, use the rope. Go over here. Where we will go ahead and wrestle. And into there. And we're going to aim at the bomber. Move here. And throw a blast of fire at him.
Don't make me go off on you.
Okay, there's going to be no issues here. We could do it with that, but I'd like to go ahead and rifle shot.
This is a clean death.
And there we go. That's a victory for us, giving us a free swivel gun. Alright, next up we got the reinforced breastplate for +1 armor, -1 max HP. That's
Let's
pretty
go
good.
introduce ourselves.
Now let's start off by cannon breakering that volley gun.
Did I see the slack off?
Let's use the glass cannon on the armor stands and the light cannon on the rubber stands. Perfect.
Roar.
Now the swivel gun.
Fire!
Take on
I'm not done
that.
with this
The
lot.
reinforced glass weapons. Then we will have the light cannon go ahead and shoot the fisherman. Good. And then we'll use the glass cannon to shoot the powder keg. Then we'll finish off the powder keg with the swivel gun. Use the mortar. Alright, now he's one hit, he's one hit. Then we'll use the glass cannon and the light cannon to take out that light cannon. Oh, there. Bam. Alright. Super easy fight once again. Go ahead and put Red Press Cell there. And let's put Mr. Hansy in there.
Oi, what's got you fired up?
Let's go ahead and move Captain Cutter there. Where we'll go ahead and heirloom pistol, finish off him. And then go. Cutlass to finish off that. Let's put Silver Tooth Metal there. Then we'll have Red Press Cell go there. Then we're gonna have Little Johnny prepare.
I'm up for anything.
And Hansy go there and prepare. Alright, Fishman, what do you got?
I am certain now. We will win.
Let's go ahead and hit back like that. Then we'll put the get the aim going. While we go ahead and do this.
You will not take what's ours.
Feeling jolly, Roger?
And then we'll just go ahead and use rifle shot to finish off. Perfect. Now, and then gave us the reinforced breastplate. Which I think we'll give to, not Little Johnny. I think we'll give that to Captain Cutter. Now we have the barge, which will give us a fireproof hull.
Grandiose can only belong to glass traders. Let's take her.
Alright, glass, alright. We'll use the handbreaker, take out the volley gun. Then we'll use the glass cannon on the armor stands, which was not enough. There we go, we finished it off. I don't care about the movement speed. So let's use the glass cannon on the fortified cabins. Then hit it with the light cannon. And hit it with the sword.
Well done, Captain.
Okay. Use the light cannon on the inspired banner to get rid of that. Then we'll use the swivel gun on the fisherman. Light cannon on the fisherman.
Show 'em our balls,
And then the
Mr.
mortar
Wilson.
on the powder keg. Or powder barrel. I keep calling them powder kegs. I meant to say powder barrel. Alright, now we put Captain Cutter there. We'll put Mr. Hansy here. We'll put Silvertooth Mel back here. And then we'll just throw in a mate there.
Looking sharp.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and start with Mr. Hansy. Throwing him into there, like that. And we're going to have this mate hit this bootlicker.
Don't you dare do that again.
And we're going to have Silvertooth Mel aim at the powder keg. Or powder barrel.
Take your places.
We're going to have Captain Cutter move there. And hit the bootlicker for a good amount of fear. And we're going to end our turn.
Quick. You've a head you want to keep.
Here's a bit of a spot. If I die, I'll
Alright.
take a lot of you with me.
Let's have the mate hit
You're dead, chap.
him into there for the victory. The fear victory. Excellent. That gave us our fireproof hull and some cash. Let's go ahead and slap on the fireproof hull, giving us immune to burning. Connecting to the bazaar, the hunters are the arsenal, or the secluded shrine. Go to the secluded shrine.
Captain. The crew could do with a night's sleep on dry land for a change.
We don't need to heal up, but let's so instead let's get ourselves 3 more abyssal ether. Alright, then let's go to the elite profiteer.
There's
the
a fat
first
prize
iPad.
dead ahead.
Okay. They're both focusing on mate's HP buff. Okay. Kind of okay with that, honestly. So we'll just take out that swivel gun,
Give 'em a round.
and then we'll use the glass cannon to do a bunch of damage to the armor. There we go. Now they're targeting 2 different things. We use one to go there. We're gonna use the glass cannon
Give me
and the swivel gun
splinters
to
and
take out the other one. Then the light cannon didn't quite finish it off.
fire.
Now that
Well
swivel gun
done,
will take
crew.
care of that. Then we need to get rid of their additional HP. Thank you. Then we'll use the glass cannon on the swordfish. So he's one shot. And let's get rid of the extra movement speed. Even though I don't think it's necessary. Strange wailing.
What was that?
It's the monsters. Your connection to the goddess grows stronger the closer we are to our goal. Don't be afraid. You'll get used to it, like I did.
Okay. Now we'll go there and there. Then we'll have Mr. Hansy go there, and and Little Johnny go there.
Right.
Okay, let's go ahead and shoot the
You lowborn
bootlicker there, so we get additional damage. Get some fear points going. Then we'll have
Where do you want
Hansy.
me?
We grab Hansy. That'll kill him. What if we do it with you? That won't kill. So we'll do that.
We'll hear of this.
What's the job?
Then we'll have little Johnny go here, where he'll go ahead and chop him for 4 big fear points.
I'm up for anything.
And let's move
Here I
here,
come.
even though it's into the fire. And we'll use Wrestle and throw him into there to finish off the rest of the fear points.
I surrendered. Did you not hear me?
There we go. Now we did get our Rampart of Toughness, taking 1 fracture. But that's okay, that also gave us our first eye patch. Which, yet again, we will go ahead and give to Captain Cutter. Now we go to the story.
Once magnificent Port Royal, now cleaned by the sea.
You reach the partially flooded ruins of Port Royale. During your absence, a devastating tidal wave struck the town. There's many who believe it was the drowned goddess to revenge on Blackbone for all the atrocities he'd done to her children, the sea monsters. After all I've seen, you can count me among them. I remember when we found a young gutter rat living on the streets, made a proper pirate of him. Quick with a knife, quick to learn. Then Blackburn saw you had talent for old maps and ciphers. He'd searched for years for a boy like you. There were other lads, but they didn't last. You were different. He felt sure you'd lead him to the eye of the goddess, and so you did. Ha! What happened to the other boys? He was always taking them to half-submerged caves, ancient ruins, places no grown man should go. That's why you wanted kids, you see. Some that ran off, some drowned, some got eaten by sea beasties. Not you. Monsters did never like your taste. You make your way through ruined buildings, some lurching at odd angles, some tumbling down around you. Finally, you come to Blackbone's former hideout, in a vile basement. You find a broken machine connected to several storage vats. Every surface of the place is coated with congealed monster blood. Ugh, I sense a filthy purpose. It's filthy purpose. It was used to refine the blood of the firstborn, like the Kraken, the Mermaid, and the Sarm. Blackbone found a way to leech off some of their life, like a fucking lamprey. This is what makes him immortal and a monster. A brief survey reveals that the machine is broken and has not been used in years. It would be too large to travel with, but too precious for Blackbone to abandon. Could he have made another one? Destroy the machine completely, take the machine's core, or take the machine apart and sell it on the black market. Let's take the machine's core and get a plunder chest. It's an ugly thing, but I'm quite curious what we might make of it. Perhaps we can turn its power against old Scabby Face, eh? After dealing with the machine, you decide to burn this horrible place to the ground. It's about time to break away from the past. Alright, now we can either go to the Prowler or the Magnate. We'll go to the Magnate because it's another another swivel gun, which means 4 free damage. Okay, let's go ahead and take the cannon breaker, get rid of that volley gun. Then we'll use the cannon breaker to take out one of the deck sweepers.
Damage report, Captain.
I think they got rid of
It's
our
not
burning
good.
hull.
All crews, fire at will. Reload. Swiftly now.
Let's get the volley gun. Let's shoot the volley gun with the bolt
Sound off.
and try to save silver tooth metal. There we go. Okay, now we'll use the cannon breaker on that deck sweeper,
Give 'em a round.
and we'll use the swivel gun. Then we'll use the glass cannon to ensure.
Destroyed, Captain.
And then we'll use the mortar on the practice dummy to get rid of that damage ball.
They won't go down easy, Mr. Wilkes. They'll defend their cargo to the last man.
Okay.
Aye, Captain. We'll give better than we get. To arms, lads.
Alright, let's start with Hansy. Then we'll go to Captain Cutter. And then Grandpa Nina. And we'll have Little Johnny here as well. Alright, Little Johnny, move here. Where you are going to go ahead and chop the powder barrel. We're going to throw the powder barrel into that stingray.
Here's the
Then I'm
plan.
going to shoot the stingray. And finish it, and then hit him with that. Where then I can go with Grumpy Nina. Throw a tar flask right here. And then hit and finish off that stingray.
As long as I've air in my lungs and
Okay.
enjoy
Ooh,
this
jeez,
crescendo
okay.
destruction. Do try to die expeditiously.
You are caught in the tempest.
Let's go ahead and put a mate down here.
A fresh breeze.
Let's
coming
move Little
in.
Johnny here, where we are going to go ahead and chop the bomber.
Have a care that you don't ignite something, please.
And then we're going to use Mr. Hansy. And we're going to go ahead and throw him there. Then we're going to move Captain Cutter here. Use mate first. Hitting him into the bomb. And then we're going to go ahead and use Captain Cutter and hit this bomber into the fire. Okay.
I don't like it. It's most uncomfortable.
Double pay if you can end this in time for...
Stingray did good. Wow, that Stingray really hurt. Okay, we're gonna bring in another mate and another one. And we have to get rid of this Stingray, causing too many problems. And we're gonna go ahead and use Little Johnny. Choppy chop.
Best it be. It was my syphilis.
Then we're gonna go ahead and use the cutlass.
Don't tell my wife I squealed in front of the pirates.
And we're gonna go ahead and shoot the powder keg. Move here. And then hit the powder keg, the powder barrel again.
Once, you filthy swine.
We won't profit by this attack.
I assure you.
And finally, finishing him off. Got 3 wounds from that fight. And a fracture. We got a level 4 swivel gun for that. Pretty good, pretty good. Now we'll
Bring
go to
us
the
in,
School of Shrine,
Quartermaster. The crew needs respite.
where we will gladly go ahead and heal a random wound. Hansy recovered from a wound. Now let's fight this galleon for another plunder chest.
Soon have her.
We'll go ahead and shoot that volley gun. Then we'll use the glass cannon on this one. Jeez, I didn't get either of them, so it's guaranteed to go down.
As long as we give better than we got. Fire! Make them beg for their miserable
Using
lives.
all of the
Yes!
free shots we
Good
get.
shot,
Do
Mr.
that. I
Wilkes.
don't care if they take down a couple of mates.
Let's bloody the water.
Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and go Cannon Breaker on the one shooting Hansy. I'm gonna go ahead and use Swivel Gun, finish it off.
Down their throats.
Then we're gonna use this Swivel Gun, do some damage to that. Use the Light Cannon, finish off their armor. Then we're gonna use the Mortar on the Powder Barrel.
Never mind, lads. We'll make him choke on the...
Okay, let's go here. Nina go there. And we'll have Hansy there. And that's because of one of our modifiers. That's just the maximum amount of crew we
Let's
can
ride
use.
this wave home.
So let's go ahead and fix
Vengeance!
that, like that.
Got something to say.
Then we will go ahead and throw a tar flask there. And then hit them back like that. Then we'll have Hansy go ahead and throw this guy over this way.
A minor setback. I assure you. Your greed will be your downfall. It's a shame to sully my sword.
The situation's more volatile than I surmised.
I could use some patching up.
Let's go ahead and use Mr. Hansy. Throw him into the Stingray.
Have a care that you don't ignite something, please.
Then we will
Leave
use
me,
Grumpy
Captain.
Nina and have
Let's
her
check
prepare to
the
get rid of the
waters.
bleeding. Then we'll use Captain Cutter. Shoot that Stingray.
You won't answer for this impudence.
Then we'll throw the bomb there.
Cunning plan.
Ooh, sorry, Cutter. Should have seen him coming.
Then we will go ahead and do the Mermaid Scream.
Remember,
There we
we
go.
are just a drunken rabble. Beneath you in
Oh,
everywhere.
getting another
I'll teach
damage
this
boost.
ill-bred jackal some manners.
Alright, let's bring in a mate.
Feeling grand.
We're gonna go ahead and then wrestle this one and throw him overboard.
Mind you, I give as good as I get.
And we'll use this mate to block off there. Throw this tar flask there. For its Grumpy Nina, but then we'll go ahead and prepare to get rid of
That's
it.
me. You taking a piss?
I feel praise beyond all reason.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Captain. I
This
tried
is
to.
so difficult. This is getting more difficult for sure. We'll go ahead and bring in little Johnny and Silver or whatever her face is, Nina.
Worry. I'll have your guts forgotten.
Or Silvertooth Mel. And then we'll go ahead and aim at that powder keg and
Fire
prepare.
stoked high.
Kill them quick.
We're gonna win, but we've gotten a lot of wounds from this. Let's go ahead and have Silvertooth Mel. Okay, I have aim.
What'll it be?
Clicked on the wrong spot. There we go. That. Yep. And we're gonna go ahead and
You like it
throw this
spicy.
there.
I can tell.
You're quite accustomed to this sort of rough handling, what?
And then go ahead and finish him off.
Trust you will leave my corpse inviolate?
5 wounds, 1 fracture for a plunder chest. Probably one of the worst items in my opinion because you get plenty of it as we go anyway. But at least we're going to get tons of blueprints whenever we finish. Next we'll go to the hangover. This hidden cove promises a safe harbor for your crew and to stretch their legs ashore. And you're welcome to respite yourself. Having many troubles rattling around the mind of late. It'd be good to unwind and let the rum flow. At least until the morning. Ooh, what have you done for us? Drank a whole bloody week's rations, you sod? I know your thoughts, remember? Selfish prick. I feel what you feel. That means I feel your head splitting open. Now, before I spew in your brain, I could be persuaded to make the pain go away. You must ask very nicely. Say, please help me. Oh, you look awful, lad. How about some hair of the dog, eh? We did deplete most of our rum stores last night, but the crew found an old wreck upon the coast. We could have a look for you. Damn it. Please help me. Heal 1 wound. It can't get much worse. See what you can find for a rare item, or for 1 random crew wound. Or keep that for later. Never know when it will come in handy. Let's just cure our wound. Ha! I didn't think you'd actually go for it. Don't be so hard on yourself. There you go. The headache's all gone. Don't pout. Just say thank you, Shiv.
Easy as she goes.
Alright, now
I'd
off
like
to
a
the
look at
arsenal.
their wares.
We have tons of money, so let's go ahead and repair the ship. Do all the repairs, then we'll go ahead and go look at buying cannons. Let's buy the mortar level 3. Then we'll go back and replace our current mortar, which is a level 2, with it. 3 to 6 to 4 to 7. Okay. And now we'll sail away.
Now I've seen it all. The glass traders are building a new Port Royal, which was a pirate town. Lest they forgot, they're just begging to be plundered, eh?
Alright, let's go ahead and try to shoot down the new Port Royale. Coasting into the harbor, the new Port Royale fortress, you keep a close watch on a warship anchored directly in your path. You must deal with it before you begin the assault. Then a curious thing happens. Before you can attack, and every man aboard the enemy ship leaps into the bay. At last, your reputation is beginning to win some battles for you. Blow me down. I know this island. When we served under Blackbone, we sometimes anchored here to count the loot. If we're up for a bit of skullduggery, I know where we can find where these soldiers get their drinking water. We could turn it to our advantage, or cannons, screams, explosions, cutlery. What do you say, Captain? Send someone to befoul the drinking water of the Samaritan snail venom. Gain 3 abyssal ether. You wait half a day and let the venom do its work. Rumors of the black ship in the harbor have already set the soldiers on edge. When some of them begin clasping their throats and choking to death on vomit, word spread that the drowned goddess has visited a curse upon them all. And perhaps she has. Now it's time to attack. Raise the flag and plunder. Okay, let's go ahead and use the cannon breaker. Take out that shipwrecker. Oh, dang, didn't go fully. Jeez, this is being a stubborn one. I want my rum supply. I need my rum supply. I don't care about the fireproof hull, really. I don't care about any of the things that they're deciding to shoot, so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to use the swivel gun. Take the good swivel gun to do some good damage against that armor stand. Then the worst swivel gun to take out their rum supply. Then we're going to use the light cannon to take out their armor stand. Then, let's see. We'll use the cannon breaker to... let's see. do some damage to that deck sweeper. Then we'll use the cannon breaker to reduce their max HP.
Turn red. We'll make them answer for that.
Good. Now we're gonna go ahead and use the swivel gun. Take out that deck sweeper.
Got it out.
Then we're gonna use the mortar here. Get rid of that shipwrecker.
Now we have them.
Then we're gonna use the swivel gun. Damage that mortar. We're gonna use the light cannon. Finish off the mortar. And then we'll use the glass cannon on the... Let's use the glass cannon on the stingray.
Show them our balls, Mr. Wilkes.
Alright, let's go ahead and put Captain Cutter there. Let's put Hansy here. Let's put Little Johnny there. And let's put a mate over here. Okay.
Hey, what's got into you all of a sudden?
Then we're going to start it off nice and simple by taking care of this bootlicker.
I beg you.
Then Little Johnny's going to go ahead and throw a flask of fire at this bootlicker. And then we're going to have Little Johnny go ahead and take care of that guy. Then we're going to have Hansy move here. Use the handgun shot to take care of that stingray. And then wrestle this bootlicker. And throw him there to finish him off. And then this mate is going to move here. We're going to hit this fisherman into there. Then we're going to go ahead and use the mermaid scream. And let's see. Let's move them like... Let's move them like this. Okay, that did a good amount of damage. Then we're going to go ahead and use the Kraken tail here. Or no, not there. Never mind, we're not going to use that yet. We're going to go ahead and end our turn like that.
Oh, you are unworthy of my attention.
Behold, the brilliance of my
Hansy's
fire.
going to go down, it looks like. Oh, no. Survives just barely. Hansy's going to go down, but not from the
Allow
attacks.
me to compose a symphony in your honor.
Blackcomb will pay bounty for you. He must be mad.
Then we're going to go ahead and use Captain Cutter, move here. Use the heirloom pistol to shoot that bomber. Then we're going to go ahead and use this to do that. Then we're going to go ahead and use the Mr. Hansy and throw him like that.
I'll make it a point of pride, sir.
Then we're going to throw the fire onto that powder barrel.
For one lump or two.
Finish off that one.
Now, consign me to the flames.
Then we're going to go ahead and use the Kraken to finish off that one and really damage that one. Now either the bombs or the fire will finish off that powder barrel. That fisherman's almost dead. That bomber's almost dead. We definitely win, but
Here's a bit of a sport.
Am I
okay.
laying down? When
We'll have a mate go there.
The tides are always turning.
And then we'll have Captain Cutter finish off that guy. We'll have the mate
So,
move here,
just winging it again,
where he's
sir?
going to go ahead and finish it off.
Captain, you need to hear this. One of the glass traders gave us a dire warning before he died. Some sort of ultimate weapon in Blackbone's arsenal, or terrible sea monster. He called it Leviathan.
That's rubbish. I've never heard of such a thing. Or have I? My memory is a bit, leaky.
There we go, tons of XP, which leveled up everyone except for Little Johnny. And tons of blueprints, and a decent amount of glass.
I dispatched word to Captain Pierce to collect gossip on the Leviathan. Here's what he found. The Leviathan's no monster. Appears to be some manner of new ship Blackbone commissioned. No monster, aye, but monstrous in proportion, by Pierce's account. What's more, he described a peculiar machine in its hold. Sounds like what we found in the ruins of Port Royal.
So, Blackbone has the means to refine more firstborn blood.
We've got to destroy it!
There's more. He's made some new refinements to the machine. He no longer needs the blood of monsters. He can make his brew with harvested glass. That's a boon for monsters. Bad tidings for us. It means he can make buckets more of his juice. He could build an army of half-men like him and expand to every corner of the map. They'll hunt until there is no monsters left in the sea.
And with the Leviathan, Blackbone will be unstoppable.
Blackbone's recruited an army of monster hunters. They're building the ship from the bones of sea monsters. Must be a terrible sight. Pierce says the Leviathan is at the Black Shipyard. He says these men are fanatics, working night and day, and that their work is nearly complete.
Then we must strike at once, Mr. Wilkes. Make the crew ready. And Shiv, perhaps it's time to send Blackbone another vision.
Pardon? You wish to face him now?
I wish to mislead him. Show him we're going to some other place. Lure him away from the Black Shipyard. We only get one chance at this trick, so make it count.
And with that, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, as well as hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload. I do upload every single day. Also, leave a comment down below if you want to just hang out. I do respond to every single one of the comments. And finally, help us hit our subscriber goal of 100 subscribers. As of the recording of this video, we're currently at 73. So it's still a long ways away, but because of all you beautiful people, I know we can do it. Until next time, bye-bye!